Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gooch from Xanarka Studios, and today we are here with another episode of The Letter. I'm trying to get this finished and just kind of get it done and over with, so I can carry on with different Let's Plays and have more time for them. But I actually want to finish the Let's Play. Oh yes, so in the last episode, nothing particularly spooky happened. Just a lot of pissy moments where, Rose kept on saying, well, can't be fucking trusted with this shit, man. Come on. So she pushed us aside. And now, I don't know if we've been fully removed from the project or what, but Ash picked us up and he was being an ashhole. He wouldn't leave us the fuck alone. And then we found out that Becca was telling him that all we do is just mooch off of her and that she's getting sick and tired of it. But she can't fucking say it to our face. That fucking bitch. Anywho, now we're here at the movie theater where apparently we're supposed to be watching a lovely movie called Point of No Return, October 23rd, 2:48 p.m. And and we're supposed to be watching a movie here with Zach and Ash. So today, let's get in this. A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater when we arrive. The lift fast, short for... hold on. Hey! Hey! Maverick! Dogs. The Live Fest, short for Luxporn Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a big crowd annually, and this year's no different. I've only been to a few indie film screenings with Zach, so I'm not an expert on the matter. Hey! Shut up. Sorry. But I know that for people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Especially for a newcomer like Zach, for a newcomer, he hasn't even won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter that the festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup already put a grin on his face for weeks. For weeks. He's just super fucking psyched, man. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. At 6 feet, he appears to loom over most of the moviegoers. And with his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth as they pass. Hey! What'd I just say? Merrick! Alright. As they pass by, it's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too, I heard. Once early in their friendship.
Oh, there's Zach.
Holy shit. What's up, Zach? Just, fucking wow, man.
Hey, you guys! Long time no see!
Alright. I don't know if he was trying to make a movie reference there, but it kind of sounded like he was trying to go for, hey, you guys! Anywho, Zach's face lights up with a smile of his own. He moves towards us and carefully steps, taking a significant effort to make himself smaller so as to not bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zach. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting. And
Sup, Z-Man, my main man. What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
really? The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. Oh God. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Almost. Considering his track record, I should be used to it by now. Zach seems to be.
Yo, stop trying to act black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
Fair enough. Hey! Hi. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. It's my puppy. There's fondness underneath his exasperated tone. If this were any other person, he'd likely be offended. But years of friendship and familiarity have made those words harmless to other ears. Or at least enough for both to take it in stride.
It's been a while, Zach. I hope you didn't get into trouble again. Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Yeah, but
I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last
Hey!
time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again. Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
Whiskey, shut up!
You really have no idea.
A beat passes, and then Zach laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding. You know you can always count on me.
Isn't he supposed to be a fucking... Isn't Ash supposed to be a detective? Why would he be talking about getting in trouble? I don't know why. It's a story only the two of them are privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zach's help on something. Becca and I never really found out what the real deal is with the adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. She insists that if it's Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. I tend to believe her on that. That's cool. Sometimes. I don't know. Well, boys will be boys, I guess. Not all of us are like that. I give Zach a small wave from behind Ash when his attention eventually turns to me.
Bella!
Holy shit!
Huh? Rebecca's not with you. Is she still sick?
Oh, she's just a fucking cunt. We're not inviting her.
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Apparently she wants
Yes, she
Ash's
does.
dick. Hey Ash, she wants your penis, bro. She wants it. Just fucking accept it.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
And it's true. They've known each other far longer than any of us in the group, childhood friends and all.
But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now.
Fuck.
She promised she wouldn't miss your movie. Isabella! Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, who the fuck is that? Speak of the devil. God damn it. It's that bitch Becca.
Becca, you're just in time.
I have to lean back a little with the way her face is almost invading my personal space. Leave me the fuck alone. Hey! Get out of there. Sorry about that. Personal space, but she places her hand on either side of my head to keep me still. She stares at me intensely, concern filling her eyes.
Becca, you're squishing my face. How are you? Are you alright?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Why wouldn't I be? Rose called me earlier.
Oh, I fucking knew it. Snitches. These goddamn snitching bitches. Those 4 words tell me all I need to know. Since I don't have my family living close by, and the only other relative I have here works on the far side of the country, I gave my company Becca's contact number in case of an emergency. I should have known Rose would call her, because Rose is plotting against us. She wants all the money to herself, that gold-digging bitch. I don't know. I mean, she seems pretty okay, so I can't... I'm sorry, Rose. I push Becca's hand away from my face. Although she lets go, her eyebrows remain drawn together. Oh, does she have any
no, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today. That's not what I'm talking about.
I still have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
How's your head?
How's my head? What do you mean, how's my head? My head is fine. It's sexy even. Besides Ash Snickers. I bite back the urge to elbow him in place of trying to avoid Becca's hands as she tries to reach out for the said area. I do my best to dodge her all at once, moving to hide behind Zach. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zach.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that. You blacked out? It's not something to brush off.
Yeah, it is, actually. Guys do it all the fucking time.
At least let me check it.
No! I'm not a pussy. I'm not a little bitch. I got this shit.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
It's extremely blah, 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 blah.
Isabella, this isn't a lavender matter.
Sorry. That's the only way to contact with my dog Whiskey over there. See, he's dumber than a bag of rocks, and he doesn't understand that when people tell him to do something, he needs to do it. Stop barking all the damn time. Isabel, this isn't a laughing matter.
When I saw her.
Ash, you shut the fuck up. You're not helping me at all.
Wow, thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
What? I'm just saying it as it is.
Hey, no, you're not. You're doing this because you want to get in there. You know what I mean, Ashton. Don't you be fucking sitting there and spreading lies. Oh, that's awesome.
If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
We still would have had this conversation, Ashton. You see, because with Becca being the way that she is, and you being the way that you are, you two are just two cunts in a pot. That is a trademark phrase, by the way. I do not want to see that on the internet anywhere except for on my video. I'm going to trademark that bitch. If you mention this, fuck.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I figure out what it is. It's the, oh shit, she's trying to steal my senpai look.
Oh, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
See? I knew it! She's fucking pissed at us because we arrived on the scene with her boy toy.
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
Exactly.
And I don't want to miss Zach's film.
Exactly.
We can always
Zach
walk
is
in some
my
other time.
friend. He's my buddy. He is my dude. I would not miss his fucking film for the world. So shut the fuck up, Becca.
Sorry, Zachary.
Don't fucking apologize to him. Apologize to me for putting your fucking hands in my face.
No, it's good.
No, no, Zach. Zach, don't even fucking worry about it. Becca's just being a bitch. We gotta get through this shit.
But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
No. I will not be turned down.
It's the premiere. The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
Yeah. I shoot him a pleading look. Zach's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point.
Shut the fuck up, Zach. You're supposed to have my back.
In the end, I think it's your call.
Yeah, it is my fucking
For
call.
heaven's sake. Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it. You're not missing it. Oh, we're just moving it on a different day so we can have a...
Look, you guys.
Shut the fuck up, Ash. It's between me and this bitch, fucking Becca. We're gonna fucking brawl. We're gonna have a cat fight. Beat the fuck out of her. Ash's loud sigh unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He's pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks, something he usually does when he's getting impatient.
If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either.
Oh fuck! We got Ash on our side. Ash, I'm sorry for calling you an asshole.
Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Fuck yeah.
Why are you taking her side?
Because he sees the truth. He sees the truth that I'm fine. I'm sorry, by the way, if my voice is hurting your guys' ears. I'm just kind of, you know, telling this bitch what's up.
I'm not.
The fuck you're not! You're taking my side. Just admit it. Just tell your fucking buggy ass girlfriend to shut the fuck up. That's all you gotta do.
But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm
One
not
of you
gonna stop her.
motherfuckers
She's
farted
probably
and
the
I'm
one looking
pissed.
forward to it the most.
Oh, Maverick's face is just fucking perfect.
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Becca, shut
Tell
the
you
fuck
what,
up.
if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital.
Again, I'm sorry. Yeah. So he's gonna take us to the nearest hospital if shit goes wrong. But the thing is, things haven't been going wrong so far. I mean, we never saw that grudge bitch. It was just a dream.
Is that good enough for you?
I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. When at last, she realizes a deep breath and nods. Tell him how it is, Whiskey. Hey! Stop fucking around. Alright. At least she realizes deep breath, nods. The great reluctance, I immediately tackle her into a hug.
Thanks, Becca. It's always been you with him, isn't it?
It's always been you with him, isn't it? It's that jealousy I sense.
Did you say something? Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
What the fuck?
If you say so.
She said something.
Showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside.
Yeah, man.
Anyone here has a smaller bill?
I think I do. Hold on.
Whiskey, let's get out of there. Hold on. I pull myself off of Becca to get my wallet from my bag. And
What's this?
what's this? It's already in Ash's hands before I can even react. And it's that fucking letter, isn't it? Behind him, Becca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued look.
No! Give it back!
It's just a paper.
I don't care. Give it.
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
Because I fucking want to. Try to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. I've never been particularly sensitive about my own height, but right now I really wish I have that advantage. Really? Alright.
Don't open it.
Don't open it.
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to... Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Ooh, Ash, shut the fuck up.
Okay, now I'm curious.
Don't you fucking dare, you cunt. I will punch you right in your goddamn dick.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
The rest of the words are lost when he unfolds the paper. I can't breathe. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Awesome. Usually, I note how my hands are trembling at my sides, clasping them together doesn't do any good. They are still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. The awful sick weight that has been taken its core in my stomach back in. The open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone please. Today is turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else. Well, that's interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first. Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't need to see. I don't want to see. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had the chance. That way.
It's not a prank.
It makes all of them stop. Even I am surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
This isn't a prank. I saw something.
Oh, motherfucker, why are you telling them? People are not gonna believe you. I know this.
Hold on.
I told
Are we
people I
still
saw
talking
a
about
ghost
this paper?
once and they were
Or
like,
is it about
fucking
the urban legend
bullshit.
again?
Hold on, are we still talking about the paper or is it about the urban legend again?
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
Stop fucking talking, Isabella. I had your side at first. Now I'm...
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed.
Oh, you fuck. Don't make fun of
Gotta
me.
be kidding me.
Come on. You're gonna see some ghost bitches.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys. Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
Fuck no, I'm not Becca, you stupid whore.
It's not a joke. Will you guys listen to me first?
Don't be mad at me because Ash likes hanging out with me and you want to ride up on his dick. Fucking shut the fuck up.
I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
I know, I had to press the button several fucking times in order to open the goddamn door.
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up.
Ash, shut the fuck up. I'm about to punch
Also,
you in
no
the
way in
dick.
hell that this supernatural shit is true.
Actually, it is.
But it's
There's
real.
no fucking way
What
that
do you
a guy
think
like
I
you
saw?
could be a detective. But hey, look at where we are.
Hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
No, man. I saw it before I fell down the stairs.
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same stranger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me? We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now. Don't bother.
Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Ash's hand and stuff it back in my bag. More force than necessary. Fuck you guys. I'm going home. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house. I'm supposed to be hosting my friend. I'm supposed to be hosting. My friends won't believe me, and all of them think I'm crazy. To top it all off, there's a dull ache at the back of my head begging for a little attention I can't afford to give right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. But before I can take a single step away from the group.
Guys!
Zach rarely ever raises his voice. Even when there's a point he wants to drive home, and hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsh words yet to come out from the argument immediately die on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her.
Yeah, you see that? Zach has our back. I like you, Zach. Fuck Ash and Becca. You's my friend.
And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together?
Yeah, cunts.
We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat. Please.
Yeah, he has a point. Exactly. Ash, for all his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca, too. I'm pretty sure that's another reason why she got out of bed today. Yet, despite Zach's attempt to lighten things up, or Ash's and Becca's gestures and tightness in my chest remains. I should have just kept it to myself, or at least went with the idea that it's a prank. Exactly. It's a fucking prank. I wrote it because Halloween's a couple months off, so I want to be ready. Exactly. That's how you do it. That's how you fulfill telling people to just basically leave you the fuck alone, and it's my business alone. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they had. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Careless. So careless. Stay for the movie. Go home. Maybe leaving is better decision. Fuck no. Zach's my dude. I like Zach. We're gonna stay for the movie. Any other day, I'd excuse myself and go straight home. But this is something special to Zach. Something he worked so hard to bring to life. I should know better. I might be having a bad day, but being with a few people I care about far outweighs the idea of spending the rest of the day throwing a tantrum alone in my room. And what if the thing in the attic follows me home? I don't want to be left with my thoughts either. I can still see it whenever I close my eyes. And maybe, if I stay, let our heads cool down first before telling them what happened, they'll listen to me. No, they won't. You've already tried. It fucking failed. Don't even bring that shit up. We're here because we want to watch a movie with our boy Zach. And that's all there is to it. There's nothing you can't solve with a calm head. One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Besides, I don't have the heart to ditch Zach. The smile is back on my face when I look back at them.
If we keep arguing here, we're going to miss the first few minutes.
Yeah!
All right, that's the Isabella I know.
Fuck yeah, I give him an air high five right now. Fucking Zach's my favorite
Good.
character
I
so
thought
far.
for sure you were going to cry.
You know what? Ash, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about you. What? This time I really do send an elbow straight to his stomach. Stupid Ash being vertically challenged as its perks too.
What was that for?
That's for being an asshole, you asshole.
Stop calling me a crybaby. I'm not one.
Haha, fuck
Don't
you.
cry.
Oh! This is when you hit him in the dick. Isabella, please, for the love of God, punch him in the dick. He fucking deserves it. I'd do it myself, but I'm not in the game. Not in the game. Just punch him in the dick.
Stop it.
Punch him in the dick!
Okay, scaredy cat then.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Ash. Haha, Ashhole. It's back. It's back. I love that name. It's his name from now on in my eyes. Ash, shut the fuck up. Or I don't know how, but I'm gonna send using my mental instability to tell this weird child adult thingy to punch you in the dick. So you better watch yourself.
That too. If you repeat that, I swear I'll... Let's just go.
Becca, shut the fuck up, you dirty bitch. Sit there and act like you're my friend, and all of a sudden you're getting mad at me because your no, not your bro. Your boyfriend wants to spend time with another girl. Go fuck yourself. Obviously, there's something wrong with you. Without another word, Becca goes inside. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call after her. Ash and I exchange looks at that. The same question likely swimming inside our minds. It's because you arrived on the scene with Ash, and that's why the fuck she's being so pissy. Something happened at school after I left. No, it's because you arrived on the scene with Ash. Is she having a bad day too? Probably, because she found out that you arrived on the scene with Ash. She wants that dick. And she doesn't know how to go about it because she's a egotistical bitch. And yeah. And so we just need to accept the fact that Becca's an unlikable whore, and we just need to move on with our day.
So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll go get us the food, I promised.
All right, man.
But you'll miss it.
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? It ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember?
Yeah.
Be in there soon.
Be in there soon. All right, man. One friendly tap on my shoulder, and then he's gone. Few moviegoers are still milling about. Some are still waiting in line for tickets, but otherwise, most of the crowd are already inside. There's nothing much for us to do here now. Not a word of protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside.
And then,
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely sure.
Somehow, halfway through the movie, the conversation steered towards what happened in the mansion. To be fair, Zach was the one who brought it up again in his own movie's premiere. Now the film's just serving as background noise while we're speaking in hushed tones, careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall. Well, except for Ash. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We'd all get kicked out for sure. Although, with how loud Ash's voice is, we'll probably get thrown out way before any argument happens. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referring to if I didn't know any better, I'd think we did something that offended her. Yes, you did, because you arrived on the scene with Ash, and she fucking loves Ash. Did we?
And
Yeah,
then
you
I
did.
ran. You heard what happened after.
Yes, exactly. Fucking bump.
I still think it's something else.
No, it wasn't. I could fucking see flesh rotting off her damn feet. And then I look up and there's a spooky bitch just going, "Aw," and then she starts laughing at me when I'm, "Ah." I tell Isabella to judo chop that bitch in the throat, and she didn't. She never fucking
It was
listened.
standing right in front of me, Ash.
He's one of the smartest people I know, but geez, he should learn to listen. Plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why is he in this conversation?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge.
Well, I was still fucking in it, Ash, you fucking retard. You're supposed to be the most intelligent person in this group.
If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there.
You can go
Ain't
back
that a
there.
problem if you're hosting an open house?
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
There are no ghosts, Zach.
Zach is
Useless
fucking
ideas in
listening
their
to me,
head.
Ash. You shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Yeah. Oh, the house did change hands over the years from one distant relative of the Ermengarde's fucking whatever to another. None of them bothered to live in it, though, and it remained that way up until its current owners decide to sell it. Why didn't I think of
I
that?
didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Yeah. Who knows?
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
Exactly.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
Go to a
You're not
church.
seriously considering a suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
Another new character! Let's
You do that?
fucking find this dude.
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
Ash, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna cup check you. There are very few times in my life when I wish my glowers can kill. This is one of those times.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashton, if you don't stop.
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Becca just needs to shut the fuck up. She's not gonna help us. Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name.
Huh? What? Oh,
What do you
are
want?
you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university.
Oh, good job. Good job.
Can you guys
Good.
keep it down?
Fuck, no we can't.
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one.
It is one, you
But talking
fuck!
to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house.
That's
He'll
exactly
even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things. And probably put your fears to rest, since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
There you go, Ash. Ash might be right too, however, that what Zach suggested, fuck, I can't talk. Suggested, fuck me, is something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me, they're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease, but it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they are willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
I don't know.
Meet with the priests or meet with the professor? Fuck Ash and Becca. we're going with the priest because it's what our man Zach
But maybe we
suggested.
could go with Zach's idea?
I'm not so sure about that.
Shut up, Ash. Zach knows
Wouldn't hurt to try, right?
Zach
If it
knows
doesn't
what
work,
he's
it doesn't
fucking
work.
doing.
At least we did something than just stand around. I'll let you know when he's available, Bella.
Thanks, Zach. I knew I could count on you.
Zach's her favorite guy right now.
Guys, I said keep it down.
Becca.
You keep insisting that we still watch it. You're not even paying attention yourselves.
Becca, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. There's time enough for you and Ash to get into doing the nasty, but as of right now, you just need to shut the fuck up. The adults are talking.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
Throw her an apologetic look, even if Ash is the only one she should be reprimanding, but her attention is still back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. When Becca is acting this way, this is way, okay. Do you know the way? There's a big chance something's nagging at her. It's because you popped up on the scene with the boys, not Zach, Ash. Asshole, you know, the guy. We really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after the kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. The movie house, it's called a theater. It's called a movie theater. Theater. That's what it's called. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling with full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering around. Walking in the sea of unfamiliar souls, it strikes me how easy it is for one to get lost in a city as nondescript as Luxborn. I was afraid too at one point back when I was new and had just set foot in this place. Now, with familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home. Zach and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Becca and I crossed the other side of the street. The former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends, and Ash, who knows? He never tells. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to the latter's frustration. I can understand that. Ash is a bit of an asshole, but he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he's given off.
Thanks for today, everyone!
You bet, Zach. We got you, my guy.
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
We about to fuck up some ghosts.
Huh?
Don't fucking address it. Don't fucking address it. Don't fucking address it. Help me. A sensation. Cold, sickening, drowning, my chest tightened, breathing becoming labored. I can taste blood in my mouth. The edge of my vision blurs. I knew it! Last episode I called it. I said that we just got fucking possessed and shit. Distance admits. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but it's starting to sound like possession to me. Countless nameless people going about their lives. A voice reaches out to me. pleading even as I clench my eyes tight, clasp my hands over my ears. Whispering and whispering and whispering, calling out, help me, please.
Not me.
Help me. Somebody, help me.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
Fuck no, Becca, leave me the fuck alone. At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur is gone. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me?
Maybe?
Oh,
Are we gonna beat the fuck out of each other?
Okay. Sorry, I spaced out. You always do that.
Fuck yeah. It's because it's fucking awesome. It's like getting high, but without the drugs. I follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance to the far end of the street, where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me. Nothing. There are only Zach and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked the car. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show. Try not to think of the tiny pinpricks, fuck yeah, of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
See you guys some other time.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
No.
see ya.
Zach said that. Zach, my guy, see you later, my dude. Hopefully we see you again soon. Another glance, and with a final wave, we go off our own ways. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, what would give... wait, hold on. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, what would give back the... in my life, then so be it. October 22nd. Ooh, it's a Saturday. Darkness closes around me, grasping, pulling. Oh shit! What time is it? It's only 3. It's only 3:08. I think somebody. I don't know. I don't know who's here. Pretty sure it's just the neighbor. Hey! 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 Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Merritt! Boy! Alright. It's just a little... The ground caves in, and without warning, I'm falling. My eyes snap open. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep all hunched up the night before. Hey! Hey! Maverick! 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 Yeah, you're fine, dude. It was just the delivery dude. It's probably the FedEx guy. Just stop. Shut up. Hey! I didn't say you could bark. Gotta run it like the drill instructor from fucking Full Metal Jacket. Maggots! Alright. I think I got my point across. That fucking music. That's fucking beautiful, I gotta say. Both my back and my shoulders are aching after falling asleep all hunched up the night before, drenched in sweat. The nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming. Yeah, light streaming through my window, and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxborn, or at least none I can recall having. This, it's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not the crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Maybe It's just the stress of living alone. The knowledgeable, the knowledgeable that I'll always wake up. Oh, no, it's the knowledge. I'm a fucking retard. That I'll always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to.
What time is it?
I don't know. Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders. And the compulsion of to never leave my bed for the day. Whoopsies. In a heartbeat, I'm up.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel? Where's my towel?
Admittedly, it's a weekend as an unspoken rule that entitles me to extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. And right after what happened, oh Lord, one box of donuts and as peace offering won't be enough the second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ringing breaks out of my bag. There is a moment of indecision. At first, my mind conflicted whether I should just ignore it or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, our boss. Sheesh. In the end, the rational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pull the device out. Just the sight of it is enough to put me in a foul mood, and it takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the phone. Oh, it's our mom!
Huh?
Hi, Mama. It's around 4:45 p.m. in the Philippines right now.
That's an unusual time for them to call.
No, it's not. It's only like 4:45 p.m. So if it was like 4:45 a.m., yeah, I could see that being an unusual time. Usually it's around noontime here, and I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else than an international call. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I can gather.
Hello?
Hey, Rel.
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Grace? Who the fuck is Grace?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
It's good to know. I don't know who that is, but hey, I guess it's like our little brother or something. There's a tired lilt in her voice as she speaks. It's been there since Papa had to leave his job. I wish there's something I can do for her, but from miles away like this, the least I'm able to is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand, but Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Odds are Kuya, I don't know, Jordan's already out drinking right now. Again. I can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own, and, well, Aunt Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now. Having ran herself knee-deep in debt.
Great! That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas.
Ooh.
How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Alright.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy.
I'll probably be dead tomorrow, Mom. Just letting you know.
And Papa? How's Papa doing?
It's a subject and a bit hesitant to broach. From the way Mama's voice hitches, she doesn't want to bring it up either.
Papa. Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds. But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well. The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Oh.
That's
I see.
actually pretty sad. I don't have a joke for that one. That's actually pretty sad. I mean, my family's going through some tough times right now too. Yeah. It fucking sucks, but most you can do is just keep on going on with your life and, you know, trying to encourage them to live theirs. And that's all you can really do. And maybe even encourage them to take treatment that they never really wanted to take. You know, just to give them a little longer. It's kind of difficult. I won't deny that life has gotten tougher for our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with the sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. That's shitty. That's absolutely shitty. Like I said, I can't fucking joke about this. Now, the burden of feeling 8 months and settling Papa's bills all rest on my shoulders. Although Mama makes a little, accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the cost of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. We can't even expect help from our own government because the health insurance there barely covers anything.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. Start to think that the call got cut until...
Listen, Grace. Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Hopefully. If not, then I'll find another way. She doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama. You taught me not to lie. Yet looking at what I'm doing.
I'll have money to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition, too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Ah. Kaylin Kaua. When are you coming home? Is the youngest used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question when you don't have a definite answer? 5 years later, and I still can't give them a straight one. Smile though, Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She's got enough on her plate as it is. No need to weigh her down with unnecessary concerns.
Promise me you'll be there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Some sad shit. I was expecting me to just be making fun of it all the fucking time.
Of course.
But it's
I'm sorry,
some
Grace.
sad shit.
I need to take this for a while.
I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while. There's a small commotion on the other end. The sound of gates opening. The voice of a child is talking excitedly about his day at school. The tapping of the feet on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now? That I'm not around. Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? I miss them. I miss them so much.
It's okay, Ma. I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
Some sad shit right here. Fuck. Fuck, dude. It ends with a soft click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, I take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my mind. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
Yeah, that's the right attitude, Isabella. Unfortunately, before I could take a single step away from my phone, it rings again. No doubt Mama forgot to say something.
Mama?
Oh.
Did you forget anything?
Oh, it's Rose.
Excuse you? I'm too young to be your mom. Are you still sleeping?
No.
Oh, never mind that. Get yourself in the office. Hurry!
Office? What about the open house? Oh no. Is it Sir John? Did he hear about yesterday? Am I in trouble? Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm gonna get yelled at, aren't I? What do I do? I'll buy you an extra box of donuts if...
No, it's nothing
Stand
like
firm.
Will you calm down?
Stand your ground, good sir. I mean,
Get
ma'am.
yourself here, alright? I'll tell you everything then.
Alright. There's the telltale din of several feet shuffling against the wooden flooring and an indistinct yelling in the background before Rose cuts the connection. That isn't in any way comforting. But it's enough reason for me to hastily discard my phone and finish my shower in record time. Now we're in the office! Yay! We're in the fucking office. I make it to our office within 20 fucking minutes of leaving my apartment completely disheveled. Or, yeah, whatever. I don't fucking care anymore. And out of breath. A feat if I take into account my usual travel time. Routine, more fucking common to briar reality. Corporation's Luxborn office greets me as soon as my foot crosses the threshold. Papers rustling, telephones ringing at sporadic intervals. Agents talking at varying volumes, staff moving around, about and...
Where the hell is Seed? Where are my employees?
Who the fuck is... Oh, it's Sir John.
What the actual fuck, guys? Of all the times to disappear without notice.
Just, what the actual fuck, guys? My boss's words turned muffled as someone else closes the door to his office, likely the work of our HR manager. Throughout the past weeks, he's been in a bad mood over a few employees who have failed to report to work. I hear they're still trying to get a hold of them, but to no avail. The result is half their workload have been shifted? Yeah, shifted to all available staff, so as not to lose clients. Not that I mind the extra work. If anything, it means I'll have more to send to the family back home. Although the rumors of a branch closure circulating because of this is indeed a bit worrisome. My bag barely touches the top of the table when Rose pulls me aside.
Here, I need you to help me with these papers.
Oh, fucking papers.
If you could also get these signed and photocopied before lunch today, that would be great.
Oh boy. One after another, she thrusts a bunch of fucking papers in my hands without explanation. A page flutters away from the top of the pile, and I lean over to pick it up, my eyes scanning the top of the page as I straighten. A purchase and sale agreement. Rose simply gestures her thumb in the direction of our visitor lounge. When I tilt my head in question, they're seated on the sofa and looking completely out of place in the humbly decorated room is the same couple from the day before. The Wrights. Oh God, it's the bitch. She just likes that fucking house, I suppose. Something bubbles up in my throat. Their presence in the office can only mean one thing. Oh yeah, what's that? That they're fucking crazy for wanting the house? I don't
They're
know.
buying it? We got a deal?
Got a deal. She swats at my hand, tugging her sleeve. Although her eyes are alight with something akin to joy. She wants the sale to happen as much as I do. And now that it's here, the deal needs to be closed, yet documents need to be signed still, but the elation is there. Yeah. Oh fuck! Guy liked my comment. On the foreboding. Hold on. What time?
I
is it?
had to do a little
Oh
damage
shit!
control, but they're already interested in acquiring the property. I mean, isn't it obvious? They already hired an interior designer. I've never seen a buyer as aggressive as Madam Wright. She didn't even try to negotiate a lower rate.
One at a time, Rose. I can't process everything you're saying at once.
What are you paying 15% higher than the listing price? As long as we get the paperwork done as soon as possible. I think if we allow it, they'll be paying up front too.
Yeah, fuck those guys. They can take that haunted ass house.
Even with that urban legend?
Rose nods.
Oh,
Good!
I was so sure we lost the sale after yesterday.
Don't look so surprised. We still have to conduct some last few checks before we completely hand it over to them.
Please. I'll happily do the paperwork duty, Rose. I'll even go to the land registry myself and make sure the property changes hands with every single legal blessing.
Don't they have better things to spend money on? I'd haggle it down to the lowest price, possible price, if I were in their place, especially with the stories attached to it. Not that my opinion matters one bit here. We're just their agents. We're just their agents who are going to receive the hefty commission after all, nothing more. Rose gives me a pat on the shoulder, signaling that she's heading back to them, and an unspoken instruction for me to follow after I'm done. It doesn't take me long to finish what work she left me. In fact, having our boss sign the agreement is the easiest, since it has put him in a better mood, to the entire office's relief. Ma'am Hannah calls me over the moment she notices my presence at the lounge door. Oh, fuck. She welcomes me with a bright smile, her movement more open than what one typically expect from a passing client to have.
Oh, Isabel.
It's
How are you feeling?
Isabella, you
looked
cunt.
awfully dreadful yesterday. Isabella, I'm fine now, ma'am. I appreciate your concern.
I really don't understand why they can't get my name right. It's fairly common. It's a fairly common name. Very right. It shouldn't be too hard to remember. Regardless, I hand them their copy of the agreement.
Wonderful. Your team works unbelievably fast.
Fuck yeah! It's because we want that money. Hannah skims through each of them with a, what was it, scrutinizing eye, checking every page for any inconsistencies and errors. Despite the unassuming impression she gives off, she appears fully aware of what to look for and the process context like all of these undergoes. She's smart. She's kind of dumb, but she's smart a little bit. It is surprising, to be quite honest. I haven't pegged her for someone who is well versed in these things, yet here she is. She also she shows some of it to her husband, and he responds with the same passive interest as if he's more than happy to leave everything to her. I can't tell if it is purely because because he believes she's capable enough, doesn't care about what they are buying, or simply finds paperwork tedious. Apparently satisfied with what she's seen, Ma'am Hannah claps her hands together before extending it to us for a shake. Shake, yeah. Rose and I release the breath we've been holding, both of us more than happy to return the gesture.
That settles it then? Are you really sure about this property, ma'am?
Don't just shut the fuck up, Isabella. Shut the fuck up. Let her buy it. Let her die. The ghost needs a sacrifice. If you appease the ghost, it will leave you alone.
We could easily find you a bigger one among our current listings. Something with a modern touch?
Something not haunted, perhaps. Let her die. Let her be chased around by the grudge bitch. And then let her be tortured by the fact that nobody believes her. Rose shoots me a warning glance that clearly says, don't make a scene, we're almost there.
Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
I'm in agreement with Rose. Just shut the fuck up, Isabella.
The house is absolutely perfect, isn't it, darling?
A helipad would still be a nice addition.
You can get it made. You have the money. You have the money.
Yes,
Shut the
well,
fuck
we'll
up.
get there eventually, love. As I was saying, if your partner had the documents yesterday, we would have bought it right there immediately. Shame she didn't have it. Well, there's still a few necessary documents we need you to sign after, but we'll let you know once we have those finalized. We'll be handling the process for the rest, so don't worry about it, ma'am. Within a week, I hope.
Yeah.
We still have a
Sure, why
housewarming
not?
party to plan, after all. You know how much thought to be put into those things.
Please tell me we're not invited.
There are servants for that, darling.
Love, wouldn't it be better if we handle it ourselves? A
No.
personal touch of sorts.
Just have to make sure that I'm on time. Love, blah,
It
blah,
is our
blah.
housewarming party and our new home.
It's going to be your new
No
home.
more
here.
than a week, ma'am. Barring unexpected delay, of course.
Inspect
You
the
can
lab
leave it to
for-
us.
You can leave it to us.
Excellent. Well then, I'll leave you two to it. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
I'm sure it was. I hope you enjoyed my freak out.
Oh, and before we forget,
She discreetly folds something into both our hands and wrinkles. A finger raised to her lips, demanding our silence.
I know both of you worked hard on getting us this beautiful mansion.
It's very, It's very nice of you, ma'am Hannah. I almost feel bad that you're gonna be fucking skull-fucked by a ghost bitch.
Did I mention we reward our people generously?
Sure. You never told us that, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If only this type of generosity was back, well, I may have not been praying for your death.
But this is... Ma'am, I can't accept...
Yes, you can, Isabella. Just shut the fuck up. You got that money?
Don't you worry, darling. It's a small thing coming from us. Consider this your bonus for a job well done.
I love it when I get paid for putting people in like the most shittiest fucking situations. It's pretty awesome. She smiles sweetly like this is simply the most normal thing to do in the world.
Oh, before I forget, my lovely interior designer would appreciate it if you hand her a copy of the floor plan as soon as possible. She's dying to work on the house. You can do that, yes?
Here's her
Here's her
contact.
contact.
Yes, I can't wait to talk to Miss McClough again.
Certainly, ma'am. We'll have it processed as soon as possible. I knew I could count on you, lovelies. I hope to see you two soon so we can get this closed.
Yeah. Just like that, transaction over and done with. My mind's still reeling even after they've left. Other agents would kill to have have clients like them. Part of me feels lucky about the fact that no lengthy negotiation, no sudden change of minds, just talk, signatures, and a few handshakes here and there, and we're done. The other part, a second ago, we sold a haunted property to 2 innocent clients. Not very fucking innocent in my book. Surely the commission's big. Big enough to continue funding Papa's treatment. And hospitalization. Big enough to pay for all 4 of the younger siblings' schooling. Heck, it'll keep me away from, instant noodle diet for months. I don't have to go back to the mansion as well. Once the deal has been closed, much to my sanity's relief. But knowing that something is in there, and we gave it to the good couple despite that. Oh, Isabella, the things you do to sell a house. Hold on. There we go. Gotta play fetch, I guess. No poppers. There you go. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Maverick's so sweet. Oh, Isabella, the things you do to sell a house and get money. Papa won't be happy with that. Well, he's not gonna fucking believe that you saw a ghost. So get over it. At least I have good news to tell next time I call him. A little lie I told Mama this morning isn't a lie anymore.
Well, there's something.
Well, yeah.
So how does it feel?
Feels
How does
pretty
that
fucking
feel?
great.
Your first big multi-million-pound sale, silly. I know you've been with us for years, but this has got to be memorable for you.
Fuck yeah! Memorable is an understatement,
Come on,
Rose.
show some enthusiasm. They gave us a bonus, too. Aside from the commission, and what are you gonna do with it?
What am I gonna do with it? I'm gonna fucking send it home to my parents so that they can pay for the treatment from my father. And, help my younger siblings with schooling.
I don't know. Send it home, probably?
All of it?
Oh, not all of it.
Not everything, of course. Most of it. I'll leave some for my living expenses.
Fuck yeah.
Listen here, Isabella. I'll teach you something I should have told you before we ended your training.
She slings an arm over my shoulders and leans in close to my ear, as though she's about to share a big secret.
It's okay to celebrate from time to time.
Don't fucking doubt it. It's good to celebrate.
I don't get it. It's simple. Go out, do something for yourself. Throw a party and treat your friends to free food.
Didn't you say the last one's some sort of tradition back at home for you? Hello, this is practically a done deal.
Isn't throwing a party a bit excessive?
I know, have you seen her fucking small ass
I won't say no to
apartment?
an invitation, by the way, in case you really are planning to throw one. A few drinks would be nice too, thank you very much.
You're getting paid too, bitch. Family's important, guys. Always remember that family is important.
I don't think my apartment's big enough for that.
Exactly!
You could always move? Bloody hell, you're working in real estate.
Yeah.
I think I'll pass. That's too much of an unnecessary expense for me. But I did promise Becca free lunch in case the sale goes well.
Yeah.
You go do that. Hold on a sec.
Yeah. She quickly removes herself from me to answer the phone on her desk. Fuck yeah. Her tone shifts from playful to professional in the span of a few seconds.
Today? Not a problem, ma'am. I could bring you a copy of the contract if...
Must be another client. Nothing surprising there. She's one of BRC's top agents, no matter blah blah blah. A saleswoman through and through. I, on the other hand, have very little knack for it. Of course, I learned eventually I had to, but someone else will, without a doubt, do a better job. Don't be silly. Once though, in a drunken stupor, Rose told me a story of what could have been. Years ago, wide-eyed, young, and brimming with yet to be fulfilled dreams and ambitions, she was a term or two away from a nursing degree. Out of courtesy, I never pressed the matter further. But perhaps it's where the sense of fondness started. A small connection due to one similar experience in our respective lives, of goals we both let pass us by because of the circumstances we're in.
I'd be happy to discuss this over tea, ma'am. All right, I'll be there. Thank you.
New client?
New client?
Reassigned. Have
Reassigned?
you heard from Mark at all?
No.
Not since the first visit to the mansion. Why? No news from the HR yet?
None at all. Boss thinks he ran away.
Oh, of course, another one's fucking
I
missing.
doubt it, though. He's too much of a wimp for that. There must be another reason. Who knows? Anyway, I've got to meet this one. I'll see you later.
See ya. She throws a wave over her shoulder and rushes out the fucking door. Lunchtime bell sounds shortly after, followed by the chatter of fellow agents also heading out. Much needed break. Ordinarily, there's no need for me to go out, but oversleeping didn't allow me the luxury of packing my own lunch today. If one considers taking an instant noodle cup from my pantry, packing your lunch. Time to make good on my promise I made to Becca, I suppose. Maybe invite Zach and Ash, too. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is I'm going through my intro. So, my guys, we did this. We got it down to a T. I'm going to save again, because why the fuck not? Yes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, a comment down below, and subscribe for more content. Press that bell button for notifications on our upcoming videos. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hold on.